So I have this little end thing in my room next to my rocking chair, just kind of like a little reading space, and I kind of want to spruce it up. It's not my favorite color. It needs some TLC. This is the end table that I have in my bedroom. I put it by my rocking chair, and I kind of have like a little reading space that I have in there, and it just needs, you know, some sprucing up. So I'm going to be using chalk paint. For the base part of it, I'm going to paint it with smoked pearl, and then I'm just going to put black on the top. And so I'm going to go ahead and prep this by doing nothing and just grab a paintbrush and dive right in and, you know, hope for the best. So it looks much lighter, but those darker patches are spots that are drying. I would love it actually if it dried such, like with so many different strokes. I know it's not for everyone, but I actually like the imperfectness to it. This bottom area, I'm also gonna do black. And then the top, I'm gonna do black. So I'm gonna let it dry just a bit so I don't accidentally bump into it when I'm doing the top. And then I'm gonna paint the top black, and that's it. I'm gonna be done. So this is mostly dried. You can see there's like a couple spots that they're still wet. So they're lighter, but it darkened up quite a bit. Yay. So now I'm gonna do the top in black, and then I'm actually gonna do down here also, but I'll do that part last. But I just wanted to show a progress of the drying process. And if you've never used chalk paint, it doesn't have a strong odor. That's why I don't mind doing it in the house. The only thing I've ever used that was smelling strong was when I did like a coat on the top, like the wax after. That was pretty stinky, but I'm not even gonna bother doing it this time. One, because I don't have it, and two, I don't just feel a little too lazy. So when I go right now with the black also, like I was going back and forth on the bottom just because it's round, I'm gonna just do kind of the same thing, like just circling around it to do the top because it's round. So this black is super shiny, and it's hard for me to really see what's just wet, what needs to actually go over again. So I'm gonna let it dry, and I'll paint that little bottom trim in the meantime, and then I'll take another look at it and see if it needs another coat just because I miss spots, or if it's good to go. It still looks a little shiny in the video, but it's actually dulled down a bit in some spots. And even though it's not that perfect on the top, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. So this is how it's gonna be. But not, I mean, it'll make a huge difference in the room from a before and after. Nice little room makeover with some chalk paint. I'm sure if you know how to paint, I didn't do like the proper techniques, but all the more encouraging if you don't know how to paint. It's funny how like one small little paint job makes it look like a completely different thing. And now I need a new little tray on top because I don't like the way that color looks with the black. But I like the piece better. Just a little paint.